Hi guys, I'm John Bro, and welcome back to Let's Play Yoshi's Story. I almost forgot what game we were playing. We're going to go to the Neuron Jungle as opposed to the old Ron Jungle because I guess Ron Weasley's really old now. Hello, Black Yoshi. I'm sorry I'm not going to pick you this time. I know you have really awesome-looking, white, shiny-looking shoes, but I don't want to. I don't want to get them dirty in this jungle, so I'm going to be Yellow Yoshi. Why? Well, I've been Yellow Yoshi a lot. I just figured the green might match the jungle that we're going to be going through. Maybe I'll just be Green Yoshi, because he's camouflage. Because camouflage is always important whenever you're infiltrating a mighty base like this that's made of couch. Wind song. Or wind song, but probably wind. Remember the sound of the wind, it blows from a bottomless pit. I'm not really entirely sure what that means. I'm guessing that this is like this level's way of fixing the whole Sonic scrolling screen mentality, or not mentality, but that kind of gimmick where you never know. It's not even a gimmick, it's just a problem where you never know where the bottomless pits are. So I guess it just makes the wind blow whenever you're near the bottom, I don't know. Neuron, soft and squishy, a friendly guy, uses head to ride up high. Yeah, that's exactly what I do with Ron Weasley. Wait, what? No. Looks like Ron Weasley. He has almost red hair. It's not quite, but yes. I think these guys are kind of cool because you can just step on their eyes and they blink. Or they sort of blink. Their eyes get really small as they close them. Which, that makes sense, obviously. What is that thing? Is that a... I guess that's a blueberry with giant lips? Or maybe just two sausages stacked on top of each other for lips? I don't know, entirely possible. These are Ron Weasley. Or rather, his twins. Yeah, his twin brothers. I forget their names because I'm not a big Harry Potter person. If I was, then I would make better jokes. Okay. Oh, here are the eggs. Yeah, the hearts in this stage are kind of not exactly out in the open. Like they take a little bit of searching to find, but not much, as far as I can tell. Although I haven't actually played through this whole level yet, so I could be horribly wrong. This is the first Miss Warp? Wow. I mean, I was expecting this to be a kind of small level, but it might be bigger than I took it credit for. Or something. Whoa! Hello. Yeah, you just stretch all over the place, don't you? I mean, you must be tired sitting in the same exact place all day, every day of your life. You're like plants, basically. Okay. Arrow. I guess this means we should be going this way. I just like how they scrunch up. These guys just squish in one place and they just become fat. Can I? No, I can't get past that. Oh. Puzzle solving. Very weak puzzle solving, but puzzle solving nonetheless. And here's our second heart. And yet we haven't really found many fruits, so I think that might be a problem trying to find the fruits rather than finding the hearts. This might be easier to find the hearts than the fruits. Shy guys! Of course, it could be because I just generally try so hard to look for the hearts, and I don't want to get the fruits too soon, that I just completely disregard all of the ones that I pass by. I just keep noticing that. Keep noticing that I don't notice things. Hello, Gilbert the Crab? Or something. Now, your name is gonna be... Okay, you flap around a lot. You're just gonna be Flapper. Because we've been studying that age of time in the Americas in history class, with flappers and bootleggers and all that stuff. I guess that would be 1930s or 20s. I don't remember. I don't pay enough attention in that class to really know. And also, okay, I'm just gonna cut that out, because I just spent the last few seconds blowing my nose to smithereens. Yeah, so whenever I said that the jungle puddle was the only level where you could jump into the water, I totally forgot about this one, so I was dead wrong. I'm sorry. I lied. Unintentionally, but I lied. Okay, Poochie, what do you got? Absolutely nothing. Poochie, you are useless. I will get my hound. You will see to it that he gives you your demise, whatever. Yeah, that's... that's gonna happen. I mean, my little Yoshi rap that I came up with, no, Poochie's just, he's lost it. He's jumped the shark, or he's jumped the bark, in this case. Hello, frogs. Whenever I mentioned that we had a frog in our front yard in, I guess that was my Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play in Bubble Gloop Swamp, which is appropriate here. We're in another swamp. Hooray for that, I guess. Yeah, that frog is still there, and a couple of others, occasionally. They just kind of chill. Of course, ideally they don't want to chill, they want to be warm. They never really come unless there's warm weather, obviously. I don't know where frogs go in the wintertime. Where do frogs go in the winter? That is a good question that I've asked myself before that I've never really decided to research, so I should do that, I guess. More wriggling you-know-whats. They're so spiky. Like, whoa, Yoshi glitch, okay. Okay. Do the mighty dance, Yoshi, I guess. Oh, so much circumcision going on around here. One of my favorite tweets that I've ever made, and I don't really like saying that I like my own tweets, because I really don't most of the time. But the only one that I've ever really enjoyed that just keeps sticking with me is this one tweet that I made where I say, I get exorcism and circumcision confused. And it's true, I really do. Frog, stop. So many frogs, so hoppy. Get it? Never mind. That joke works just as well for rabbits. It's not really just a frog joke. Bah. By the way, happy Leap Day. I know it's not Leap Day anymore, but let's see, is it still? No, it's been not Leap Day for 3 days at the time that I record this. But still, Leap Day was recently, and that is when my nephew was born, 4 years ago, so he is officially 1. Yes. Ah. Ribbit! Rabbit!
Rabbit! I don't know why I'm being reminded of this exactly. There was some game that my friend and I decided to make one day that was a really crappy, terrible game. It was just 8-bit, and it had a bunny in it. And the bunny just kind of, you use the bunny and you get a key, and you open this door, and then all of a sudden the bunny explodes, and there's just blood, and that's it. That's the entire game. The music keeps playing, this happy music keeps playing, and the bunny just dies. And I think I was reminded of that because the name of the game was Robbit. So R-O-B-B-I-T. It's on Newgrounds somewhere, it's not really anything. Like, no one knows about it because it's a piece of crap, but yeah. Why do I still have 2 hearts? What is this? What is this nonsense? Well, I have to be missing something. Obviously, a heart. I have that. Yes, I'm using my player's guide. Shut up. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm pretty close to it, actually. No, wait. No, I'm not. Are there any warp points nearby? Not really, but oh well. Backtracking time!
Don't you just love backtracking? Now I get to see Yoshi's wonderful Olympic swimming ability. He is Michael Phelps in the Jurassic period. Mario is just the fattest Olympic champion of all time. How do you get this? Like, this is where the heart is. It's right here. Maybe I have to just stand in the middle of all these, Yeah, okay. These writhing, throbbing masses. I'm just being dumb. I'm always being dumb. I am the being dummiest of the dumbness. Can I jump out of the water, please? We don't want Olympic champion Yoshi to fail at the simplest tasks. Whoa, frog! Whoa, toady, toady, frog, toad, frog, toad, toad, frog, toad, frog, frog, toad, frog, toad, frog, toad. Oh yeah, the 4-year-old, 1-year-old nephew that I mentioned. Oh, this is terrible. This is another terrible story. But at some point that he saw a frog on our backyard, or on our back porch or whatever. Back patio, that's what it's called. I completely forgot the word. But he saw a frog, and he was saying frog, but he couldn't pronounce it very well. So it just sounded like a really, really dirty word. Yes, he didn't know how to pronounce the R in frog, and he just said it very oddly. So immediately it was encouraged that he did not say frog anymore. Why can't I push down these pillars? We could do that in Yoshi's Island, but not in this game, apparently. In fairness to this game and to Yoshi's Island, I mean, this game did have a lot going for it. It does have a lot of cool features in it that are quite unique. But then it takes a lot of things from Yoshi's Island, and there's some inconsistencies. And then Yoshi's Island, in general, I feel like you can do a lot more. It doesn't feel as free as this game, but it feels like there's more adventure to it because there's more gimmicks and more fun stuff, I guess. I mean, because that's kind of its intention. Whoa, I do not want to fall off the cliff. I do not want to hear the Song of the Wind as my funeral dirge, I guess is what it's called. I don't want to get hit by you! Okay, eat just one more fruit, so that the Yoshis can grow bananas! 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 Banana! Okay, never mind. Ugh. I feel like my commentary is just suffering because I have this bad nose right now. Because my nose is just the baddest of noses. Not like bad as in cool, but like bad as in just, it's a bad nose. 128! Hooray for 128, that is 64 times 2, and 64 is the square of 8, and 8 is my favorite number, and 1992 was 2 years before I was born. Hooray, and the coins is 64? We were just talking about the number 64. That is great. Enemies hit 0. Well, I guess this is a pacifist run of Yoshi's Story, Neuron Jungle. It's probably a better way to pronounce that. I don't know. Neuron just sounds odd. But I think that's how it's pronounced. Oh well. Hearts erupt from the invisible volcano. Strange creatures come out at night, and in the jungle it was always dark. But not as dark as the lava caverns that we went through earlier. Neurons lived in this jungle, but they weren't as wild as they appeared. That is definitely true. They kind of did nothing, and they were lazy sloths. Instead, the neurons were quite tame, and they happily helped the Yoshis escape. They didn't really help much. They kind of were in the way, actually. The page turned, and the Yoshis grew crappier. Like they really had to take a dump. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to speed up some of this episode. This was... Okay, so we're going to go to Shy Guy's ship, although I'm just going to tell you that the word ship on my little screen that I'm using, the resolution isn't that great, and that piece seriously looks like a T. Like, it doesn't look like any other letter at all. That is clearly a T on this screen. I don't know how, but it is. And that is not a good mental image to imagine a Shy Guy. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.